Good afternoon. I am Chinmay Thakur. I am doing BTECH in Mathematics and Computing at IIT ROPAR. Today I will teach you a mathematics concept from Jee called quadratic equations. Let's get started. So this is a very scoring topic and we will look at some very basic concepts from this chapter. So first of all, we have the relation between roots and coefficients. So ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. This is the basic form of, this is the general form of quadratic equation. X is the variable, a, b and c are coefficients in this quadratic equation. Now let us see what is the relationship between the roots and the coefficients. So whatever are the values of x in this equation, so the values of x I will call as the roots of the quadratic equation. And what are these a, b and c? These are the coefficients. A, B and C are the coefficients. So now let us see what is the relation between roots and coefficients. So let us say for any quadratic equation, the values of, there will be two values of x. So for any quadratic equation, there will be two values of x. Let us call them alpha and beta. So alpha and beta we will call as the roots of the quadratic equation. Let me give you three very useful relations between the roots and the coefficients. So first is alpha plus beta is minus b by a. So this is the first relation. Alpha plus beta is minus of b by a. Second is alpha into beta is c by a. Alpha into beta is c by a. Now the third is a less known but still very useful one. What is third? Third is mod of alpha minus beta. This is equal to root of d by mod a. Determinant, sorry, the absolute difference between alpha and beta is root of determinant by absolute value of a. So here this is modulus, this is the absolute value, and what is d? D is the determinant. Determinant is root of b square minus 4ac. So we have the first three basic relations. Alpha plus beta is minus b by a. Alpha into beta is c by a. Third is mod of alpha minus beta is root of d by mod a. And what is mod? Mod is you take the absolute value. So mod of minus 3 is 3. Mod of 3 is still 3, right? And d is the determinant, root of b square minus 4ac. Let us look at some more useful transformations. Kindly note this down. Yeah. Let us look at some useful transformations. Okay, so the first transformation is alpha plus beta, alpha square plus beta square is alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. This is the first useful transformation. Second is alpha cube plus beta cube is alpha plus beta whole cube minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta. What is the third? Alpha minus beta whole square, this is square, this is equal to alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 alpha beta, minus 4 alpha beta. What is the last one? These are all very useful transformations. Alpha power 4 plus beta power 4 is difference. We will take the difference of alpha plus beta whole square and 2 alpha beta. Then we will square this difference. Okay? And then we subtract 2 alpha square beta square. Fine. So these are some useful transformations. Kindly note them down. Let us solve a problem from JEE Mains 2020. So this is a question from your JEE Mains September 6, 2020 first. So what is the question? Given a quadratic equation, x square minus 64x plus 256 equal to 0. This is our quadratic equation. If let's say alpha and beta are the roots, we have to find alpha cube upon alpha cube upon beta power 5 whole power 1 by 8 plus whole power 1 by 8 of what? Beta cube upon alpha power 5. So we will apply the formulas that we have learned just now to solve this. So the solution to this problem is as this. Multiply the powers inside. So you get alpha power 3 by 8 upon beta power 5 by 8 plus beta power 3 by 8 upon alpha power 5 by 8. Easy. Now we will take this one step further. Cross multiply. Right? So what do you get? You multiply this, you get alpha plus beta. I hope you can do that math. Alpha plus beta. What you will get here? You will get beta into alpha. Yeah. Power, as you can see, 5 by 8. Yeah. So here the power went to 1, alpha power 1. Here the power went to 1, beta power 1. And here you take product of the denominators, beta power 5 by 8, alpha power 5 by 8. Now you remember the formula alpha plus beta. This should be equal to what? Alpha plus beta should be equal to what? Minus b by a. So minus 64. See, what is a, b, c? So 1 into x square. So this 1 is a. This plus minus 64. So this minus 64 is b. This plus 256. This is c. Right? These are a, b, c. So what will alpha plus beta become? Minus b by a. So minus 64 by a is 1. And beta into alpha is 256. So 256 power 5 by 8. Now we will do a trick. Write 256 as 2 power 8. So write 256 as 2 power 8. And then you write the power as it is outside, 5 by 8. So this this will get multiplied, so 8 and 8 will cancel, and b was actually minus 64. Yeah, b was minus 64. So now you get what do you get? Minus into minus plus, so plus 64 in the numerator, and 2 power 5 in the denominator, it is 32. So plus 64 by 32, and the answer is what you get, the final answer as plus 2. So there you go. With just 5 minutes of basic concepts, you were able to solve a JEE Mains quadratic equation question. As I said, quadratic equations itself is a very scoring chapter. It's very easy to score, at least in JEE Mains. So yeah, this is why this chapter is done in the beginning of your JEE journey. So today what did we learn? We learned about the basic relations between roots and coefficients of any quadratic equation. We looked at some basic transformations as well. Thank you.